Hello everyone, this is Navneet Kaur. I secured rank 111 in UPSC CSE 2025. I am making this video on the request of English literature aspirants who had some certain doubts posted under the comment section of my first video, which is on my YouTube channel. So there were a few doubts. Let us address all of them. First doubt is the resources that are used for English optional. So the first resource was all the primary texts of the syllabus. So make sure that आपके पास सारे टेक्स्ट जो सिलेबस में है वो हैं. अब यहाँ पे कुछ बच्चे जो हैं वो नॉर्मल नॉवेल्स ले लेते हैं, लेकिन कुछ लोग वर्ल्ड व्यू एडिशंस ले लेते हैं. इन द वर्ल्ड व्यू एडिशंस यू आल्सो हैव क्रिटिकल एसेज बाय सम एसेइस्ट्स, ऑथर्स, critics, etc. So it is totally upon you which one you want to buy. I would suggest you to buy the Worldview edition. I personally didn't have a lot of Worldview editions, but it is beneficial. All right. पहला रिसोर्स तो ये है. अब सेकेंडरी रिसोर्सेज क्या क्या हैं? देखो, आपको सेकेंडरी रिसोर्सेज की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी बिकॉज कुछ टेक्स्ट ऐसे हैं जो आपको बिल्कुल समझ नहीं आएंगे या आपको मुश्किल लगेगी उनको समझने में. तो ऐसे सिनेरियो में my go-to resource was JSTOR. I used to type the name of the author and any theme that I wanted to know about, let's say Dickens and materialism. If I used to type Dickens and materialism JSTOR, there used to be some articles which used to appear in front of me. Then I used to search them. I did not devote a lot of time to secondary resources, but JSTOR is one. Second is और भी बहुत सारे. आप सिर्फ गूगल पे टाइप करोगे तो आपको और भी जैसे कुछ कुछ रिसर्च पेपर्स पब्लिश होते हैं, research papers published by authors, etc. You can go to them also. Now, if there are some aspirants who are preparing for the optional from their BA days, I would say you the best resource is the library of your college. So I studied in Jamia Millia Islamia. And what I used to do was I used to spend 3 hours in the library from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. 5 p.m. the library used to close, I remember. And वहाँ पे आप देखो कि आपका जो ऑथर्स का सेक्शन है, आप वहाँ से कुछ कुछ ऐसी बुक्स पिक कर सकते हैं. लेट्स से हाउस फॉर मिस्टर बिस्वास. Now you go to the computer section of the library, you research if some material is available on that. ऐसे क्या होगा कि you will find a lot of unique material in your notes which is not available, right? So these are the resources for the optional. इसके बाहर मैं नहीं गई. Second is the language that I used. See, my language is simple. I do not believe that English should be forced or any language should be forced to become beautiful or flowery. So the language should be simple, it should be lucid and easy to understand for even a LKG student. This is what I believe in. And जो लैंग्वेज है ना वो आर्टिफिशियल नहीं होनी चाहिए. देर आर स्टूडेंट्स हु राइट बहुत ज़्यादा एक कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वे में, उनका कॉपी पढ़ने का मन भी नहीं करता, उनकी कॉपीज इतनी ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होती है. सो आई वुड से डोंट रिपीट दिस मिस्टेक. लैंग्वेज शुड बी सिंपल, इट शुड नॉट बी फ्लैरी एट ऑल. थर्ड इज आंसर राइटिंग. नाउ आंसर राइटिंग मैंने कब स्टार्ट करी? देखो, मैंने जो प्रिपरेशन करी वो 3 years अक्रॉस 3 attempts करी है. तो this video might not be relevant for the first attempters, but I will tell you that if you're a first attempter wanting to crack it in the first attempt, your ideal timeline should be you should be doing your answer writing simultaneously. If not 100%, at least 50% of the answer writing should be completed before, prelims for that matter. So I would say that once you complete a text, see the process that I largely followed, I will also explain that. So the process was, first is आप अपने primary text को read करो. Let's say you read the novel Lord Jim. So you read it, it will take you at least 4-5 days to read the novel. Then what you do, you start reading secondary material on it, right? So that you have a hang on what actually is Lord Jim. Yeah, so you start reading the novel and then you find out what is Lord Jim really about. Is it about individualism? Is it about a Renaissance man wanting to find, his true venture, his true niche, etc. So you read the secondary material, right? This process will take you at least 6-7 days. It should not go beyond 7 days because you don't have that much time, right? So 7 days में आप ये complete कर लेते हो. फिर क्या करो, 7 days के बाद you pick up a new text and you do the PYQs of the previous text, which is Lord Jim, alongside the new text which you will be reading. ऐसे क्या होगा कि आपका प्राइमरी टेक्स्ट भी हो जाएगा, सेकेंडरी मटेरियल भी हो जाएगा, PYQs भी हो जाएंगे. एंड आप कोशिश करना कि आप हर वीक, every Sunday, you keep 2 hours devoted to answer writing for the English optional. This is something for the first attempters. Now, since I did my, I qualified it in the third attempt, I had the luxury of time. I could read the novels at least 4 times, 5 times, etc. But you have to read the novel at least twice. I would say twice is a minimum number. All right. Then comes time taken to complete the syllabus. See, I took 3 years to complete the syllabus because I had the luxury of time. But I would say that अगर आप first attempt में इसको aim कर रहे हो, then it would be very hard for you to complete the syllabus in 1 year. So you have to prioritize. That's why I'm saying you have to pick up the text which is most important, the work which is most important, जिससे most questions आते हैं. And if you go to the part 1 of the video, which is on my YouTube channel, it is the first video, I have told you each text को mark करके कि इसमें से कौन सा theme important है, कितना time इसको देना चाहिए. So please watch that also. Time taken तो देखो आपका सारा syllabus नहीं होगा, but even if you're able to complete 80% in your first attempt, you're good to go. 20% can be done even after you qualify your prelims. All right. And आंसर राइटिंग में लार्जली मैंने PYQs करे थे एंड उससे बाहर मैं नहीं गई थी. एंड आई हैड टेकन माई कोचिंग फ्रॉम OSN अकेडमी. तो सर ने जो मेरी टेस्ट सीरीज थी मैंने वहाँ से सॉल्व करे थे क्वेश्चंस. मैंने आई थिंक अराउंड 2 FLTs लिखे थे फॉर इंग्लिश लिटरेचर. सो ही चेक्ड माई व्हाट यू कॉल इट द टेस्ट्स. Now comes, how many times did I read the novel? So I read it at least 4 times. Plays should be read at least 5 times. Poems should be read an umpty number of times. And poems की ये strategy है. अब poems की भी strategy मुझे बच्चों ने पूछी थी. देखो जो poems है ना, वो आपको रटी हुई होनी चाहिए. UPSC expects you to know the poems line by line because in paper 2, those poems will be asked to you in a straight fashion manner. What it really implies is that there will be a poem and extract out of it and you have to identify it. So in a case or a scenario where you don't know who has written that poem, you won't be able to identify it. All right. So one is remember the poems by heart, revise them, pick up some good lines, like at least 3 to 4 lines from each poem, which you can memorize and put down onto the paper. All right. So this is something that you have to do. And इसके beyond अगर कुछ भी doubts हैं, तो you can again put them in the comment section of this video. I would be happy to address them. And we'll be holding a session after your prelims for the 2027 as well as the 26 aspirants, and 28 aspirants can also join it. But largely this was my strategy. And yeah.